Let's look at another example. 102 divided by 6. 102 is the dividend. Let me get this out here. 102 now is the dividend. 6 102 is the dividend, and 6 is the divisor. So let's draw the division bracket. That means that we're going to put 102 inside the bracket because it is the dividend, and then the divisor outside the bracket. We're not going to begin with 102 as a whole. We're not going to say 6 into 102. That will be a very big value, and it's going to be difficult to bring out the result as quickly as possible. So what we are going to do is we are going to begin small. We are going to start small. We begin with 1. 6 into 1. 1 cannot divide 6. 1 is smaller than 6. That means 6 cannot go into 1. So we move one step ahead. There's a 0 in front of 1. Putting them together, we have a 10. So 6 goes into 10 how many times? This is where we use our multiplication. 6 multiplied by what? Equals to 10. Let's check this out. Six multiplied by 1 gives 6. 6 multiplied by 2 gives 12. So we are trying to get 6 into 10, but the value is not here. That means the value has to be between 1 and 2. We cannot say 2 because 12 is bigger than 10. So we are going to pick 1. 6 goes into 10 one times. There is a remainder of 4 here. So we'll put 1 here. So it's going to be, let me now draw this here. 102 divided by 6. 6 into 10 one time. 1 multiplied by 6 gives 6. So we're going to subtract. Leave these 2 out for now. Let's work on this because the 10 was used to divide by 6. We did not include the 2. 0 subtract 6 cannot. We are going to borrow 1 to the 0 to give us 10. 10 subtract 6 gives us 4. This is going to be a 0 because 1 has been taken over to this side. Now this 2 comes down. All along it has been untouched. Now it comes down and meets the 4 to give 42. So we're going to repeat the whole process again. We're going to repeat the whole process. Six into 42. 6 multiplied by what gives 42. Let's check that out again. I'm going to draw something big here. 6 multiplied by 1 equals to 6. 6 multiplied by 2 equals to 12. 6 multiplied by 3 equals to 18. 6 multiplied by 4 gives 24. 6 multiplied by 5 gives 30. 6 by 6 is 36. 6 by 7, 42. Aha! There we have it. The answer is going to be 7. 6 multiplied by 7 gives 42. So we now get back to our division and put a 7 here. So multiply 7 multiplied by 6 gives 42. Now we subtract 0, 0. So there you have it. Our quotient is 17. Our answer is 17. So the process is repeated. It's simple and is carried out repeatedly. For example, if you take 6 into 10, you get 1. Then you multiply 1 by 6. Drop it here, below the 10. Subtract, you get a 4. Then you repeat the process again. 6 into 42, 7. 7 multiplied by 42. You keep doing that until you get a remainder of 0. Or until you get a remainder that is less than 6. That is when you stop dividing. Now that means our dividend is 102. The divisor is 6, and the quotient is 17. That is our final answer, 17. 17 is the final answer. In summary, the long division, In summary, the long division method requires you to put the dividend inside the bracket. You put the dividend inside the division bracket and the divisor outside the bracket. Just like here, 102 is the dividend. It goes inside the division bracket. 6 is the divisor. It stays outside the bracket. Then the next thing you're going to do is divide the dividend by the divisor. You divide 102 by 6. What do you get? And but the process doesn't take 102 as a whole. You start small. Start with 1. 6 cannot go into 1. Then you move one step ahead into 10. 6 into 10. In this case, the 10 divides 6, not the 102. Thirdly, put the result on the overbar. This is the quotient. So, like we divided 6 into 10 is 1, goes 1 time, 1 more time. So we put 1 here on the overbar. 1 is part of the quotient. Then you multiply. You multiply the quotient by the divisor. The quotient is 1, the divisor is 6. 1 multiplied by 6, or 6. Now you subtract. Oops, caps lock issues. And you subtract the answer in 4 above from the dividend. Repeat the process. You repeat steps 1 to 5 until you have a remainder of 0 or a remainder less than the divisor. That's it. In subsequent videos, we are going to look at more complex examples. Thanks.